Using the internet to find health information is like going on a treasure hunt. You could find some real gems, but you could end up in some strange and dangerous places. So how can you tell if a website is reliable? There are a few quick steps you can take to check out a website. Let's consider the clues to look for when checking out websites. When you visit a website, you'll want to ask the following questions. Who runs the site? Why have they created the site? What do they want from you? Who is paying for the site? Does the site's information favor the sponsor? Is the information reviewed by experts? Where did the information come from? Does the site make unbelievable claims? Is it up to date? Do they want your personal information? What will they do with it? Answering each of these questions gives you clues about the quality of the information on the site. You can usually find the answers on the main page or the About Us page of a website. Site maps can also be helpful. Let's say your doctor just told you that you have high cholesterol. You want to learn more about it before your next doctor's appointment, and you have started with the internet. Let's say that you found these two websites. They are not real sites. Anyone can put up a web page. You want a trusted source. First, find out who is running the site. This one is from the Physicians Academy for Better Health. But you can't go by the name alone. You need more clues about who created the site and why. Here is the About Us link. This should be your first stop in the search for clues. It should say who is running the website and why. From this page, we learn that the organization's mission is to educate the public on disease prevention and healthy living. This site is run by healthcare professionals, including some who specialize in heart health. This is important since you want to receive heart-related information from experts on the subject. Next, check to see if there is a way to contact the organization running the site. This site provides an email address, a mailing address, and a phone number. Now let's go to the other site and look for the same clues. The Institute for a Healthier Heart runs this website. Here is an About This Site link. This page says that the Institute consists of individuals and businesses concerned with heart health. Who are these individuals? Who are these businesses? It does not say. Sometimes missing pieces of information can be important clues. The Institute's mission is to provide the public with heart health information and to offer related services. Are these services free? The unspoken purpose might be to sell you something. If you keep reading, you'll find it says that a company that makes vitamins and medications helps to sponsor the site. The site might favor that particular company and its products. What about contact information? There is an email address for the webmaster, but no other contact information is provided. Here's a link to an online shop that allows visitors to purchase products. A site's main purpose may be to sell you something and not just to offer information. But the site may not explain this directly. You need to investigate. The online store includes items from the drug company that funds the site. Keep this in mind as you browse the site. This clue suggests that the site might have a preference for the drug company or its products. Check to see if there are advertisements on the sites. If so, can you tell the ads from the health information? Both of these sites have advertisements. On the Physicians Academy page, the ad is clearly labeled as an advertisement. You can easily tell it apart from the content on the page. On the other site, this advertisement is not identified as an ad. It is hard to tell the difference between the ad and the content. This may be done to encourage you to buy something. You now have some clues about who is publishing each site and why, but how can you tell if the information is high quality? Look at where the information comes from or who writes it. Phrases like editorial board, selection policy, or review process can point you in the right direction. Let's see if these clues are provided on each website. Let's go back to the About Us page of the Physicians Academy for Better Health website. The Board of Directors reviews all medical information before it is posted on the website. We learned earlier that they are trained medical professionals, usually MDs. They only approve information that meets their rules for quality. Let's see if we can find this information on the other website. You know that a group of individuals and businesses is running this site, but you don't know who these individuals are or if they are medical experts. You learned from earlier clues that a drug company sponsors the site. It is possible that this group writes information for the website in order to promote the company and its products. Even if experts review the information that is posted on a site, you should continue to ask questions. Look for hints about where the information came from. Good sites should rely on medical research, not opinion. It should be clear who wrote the content. Check to see if the original sources of the data and research are listed. This site provides some background data and identifies the source. Information written by others is clearly labeled. On the other website, we see a page that mentions a research study. Yet, there are no details about who conducted the study or when it was done. You have no way of verifying their information. Here are some other hints. Look at the general tone of the information. Is it too emotional? Does it sound too good to be true? Be cautious about sites that make unbelievable claims or promote miracle cures. Neither of these sites present information this way. Next, check to see if the information is current. Out-of-date information can be hazardous to your health. It may not reflect the latest research or treatments. Look for some sign that the site is reviewed and updated regularly. Here is an important clue. The information on this site was reviewed recently. There are no dates on this site's pages. You do not know if the information is current. Maintaining your privacy is also important. Some sites ask for you to sign up or become a member. Before you do, look for a privacy policy to see how the site will use your personal information. This site has a link to their privacy policy on every page. On this site, users can sign up for an email newsletter. This requires that you share your name and email address. The privacy policy explains how this information will be used. It will not be shared with outside organizations. Only sign up for the newsletter if you are comfortable with how your information will be used. The other site also has a privacy policy. The Institute collects information about everyone who visits their website. This site promotes a membership option. You can sign up to join the Institute and receive special offers. And as you saw earlier, a store on this site allows you to buy products. If you do either of these, you will be giving the Institute your personal information. From the privacy policy, you learn that your information will be shared with the company that sponsors the site. It may also be shared with others. Only share your information if you are comfortable with how it will be used. The Internet provides you with immediate access to health information, but you need to distinguish the good sites from the bad. Let's review the clues to quality by looking at our two fictional websites. This site is run by experts, has a clearly stated purpose, labels advertising, reviews information before posting it, explains the sources of data and research, is up to date, and will not share personal information. This site does not explain who is running it, may favor its sponsor, has an unclear purpose, does not label advertising, does not describe how information is added, does not identify the sources of information, does not tell how old the information is, and might share your personal information with others. The Physicians Academy for Better Health website is more likely to be a reliable source of information. Be sure to look for these clues as you search online. Your health could depend on it. We have made a checklist of questions to ask when browsing websites. Each question will lead you to clues about the quality of the information on the site. You will usually find the answers on the home page and in an About Us area. Section 1 examines the provider. Who is in charge of the website? Why are they providing the site? Can you contact them? Section 2 looks at the funding. Where does the money to support the site come from? Does the site have advertisements? Are they labeled? Section 3 evaluates the quality. Where does the information on the site come from? How is content selected? Do experts review the information that goes on the site? Does the site avoid unbelievable or emotional claims? Is it up to date? Privacy is the focus of Section 4. Does the site ask you for your personal information? Do they tell you how it will be used? Are you comfortable with how it will be used? You can also print this checklist. Asking these questions will help you find quality websites, but there is no guarantee that the information is perfect. Review several high-quality websites to see if similar information appears in a number of places. Looking at many good sites will also give you a wider view of a health issue. And remember that online information is not a substitute for medical advice. Consult a health professional before taking any of the advice that you have found online. If you are looking for information to follow up on what your doctor has told you, share what you find with your doctor at your next visit. Patient-provider partnerships lead to the best medical decisions.